Hey, what's up guys? It's SirTagCR and today we're back in again with this incredibly easy Golem deck. This Golem deck overwhelms your opponents for easy 3 crowns with all of its spell bait. If your opponent has lightning, they will not be able to hit the Electro Dragon and the Elixir Collector. And if they have Fireball or Poison, they're gonna have to pick between the Elixir Collector and the Skeleton Dragons. If they decide to spell the Dragons, you get a massive Elixir advantage with the Elixir Collector and you 3 crown them so easily. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag. All money made from credit code SirTag allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're gonna sauce out a good luck and we're gonna see what's happening. What you got, brother? So usually I want to get my Elixir Collector as quickly as possible, and because we got Skeleton Dragons in cycle, we're gonna get them out of sight, out of mind, cycle them capriciously, and see what you're gonna do. So you got Hunter, you might have Royal Hogs, you might have Royal Giant. I can't wait to find out. But whatever it is, it'll probably be a Royal Pain. So I'm gonna go for my Electro Dragon in the exact same lane as the Hunter. It's really the only card that I can just justify cycling. And I'm going to Barbarian on top of that. But that's going to lock on because I didn't have Dark Prince. The tragedy that is upon us because we didn't have the correct card cycle. But the good thing about our deck is no matter how much damage we take, we always bounce back. We're going to go and be like a mirror. We're going to reflect all that damage that you do to us. And we're going to get so much more. We're going to get our dividends from our investments, sir. So if you want to go in for Magic Archer, be my guest. You're also going to go in for more Elixir as well. Wow, you're going to go for Fish Boy here. I can go for our Skeleton Dragons and Heal Spirit. Just go and pull everything. Go and shut down your Fish Boy. And I think that we're okay here as long as we don't lose the right-hand tower, which we might lose. So, it's not that good. If we lose the right-hand tower, we're in a much worse spot. So I kind of want to go in for our Golem in the back and make a massive play. If we're up Elixir, it's hard for him to defend this still. So I'm going to go in for our Golem in the back. We're going to rattle off our Skeleton Dragons and our Spam. I'm going to go for a Dark Prince as well. Damn, man. What you doing? If you want to go in for Magic Archer, I guess I can go in for Skeleton Dragons here. But it's going to be difficult. He might Fireball me. If he's got Fireball, I'm toast. Oh, I'm still toast. Am I? Wait. We healed everything up. I don't know anymore. I thought for sure I was going to lose. Can I win a game that I thought I was going to lose? Is that possible? Is this deck that broken? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But maybe it's going to prove me wrong here. Are we going to 3 crown in the most terrible situation possible? Is that how this deck works? Does it give us wins when we don't deserve to win? Is that how this deck works, guys? Does it break Clash Royale? Maybe, just maybe. I can go for a Heal Spirit here. The Dark Prince is locking onto the tower. I can just go and Tornado all of his stuff together. Are we going to win this? What? Are you kidding me? I feel shocked. There's no way. There's no way that I deserve that game. But we'll take it. Okay. I'm about it. This deck is so dumb. It needs a fat nerf. Come on, Supercell. I really didn't deserve that. All right, guys. We got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. What you got, brother? Unfortunately, we don't have our Elixir Collector, so we got to dig for that. In that event, I do not want to go and cycle my Dark Prince just yet. I'm going to go for Skeleton Dragons instead. Maybe we can bait out a Fireball or a Poison and then get very easy value with the Elixir Collector. That's what we dream of every single day. Fortunately, our dream was not able to transpire into reality. I can definitively go in for a defense when you go in for your Golem. From the looks of things, you probably have a Golem deck. And I just want to go for a Heal Spirit so we're going to be able to get some damage. Oh, wait, no, you got Graveyard. So if you're going to run Graveyard, I want to go in for the Elixir Collector in the opposite lane of the Graveyard. And I'm going to go in for a Barbell here and follow up with Skeleton Dragons. So if we're able to do this on defense, we know that we'll get counter push with the Skeleton Dragons and force out Elixir. So he doesn't have Night in cycle, so I can go in for a Dark Prince with the Skeleton Dragons. So this will be a really big push. Skeleton Dragons, Dark Prince, and a Heal Spirit coming at him. We can heal up the Dark Prince, get the Skeleton Dragons on the tower, and destroy the Electro Wizard too. So now we can go in for a free Collector. He's down in this cycle too, so he can't go in for a Graveyard to punish us, and he can't poison it as well. So what does he do here? This is what we like to do. When we're running Golem, we outcycle the Graveyard player. That never happens with any other deck. But when we have Tornado, Barbell, and Heal Spirit, we can accomplish the impossible. So I'm going to go in for the Electro Dragon, win the battle at the river, hopefully. Maybe we don't, but we're going to set our aspirations high and see if we can soar to the skies. So then I can go in for our Skeleton Dragons or our Golem. I'm going to elect to go for the Golem because we will win the battle at the river here since we will have our tower supporting us. Electro Dragon's going to be able to pummel the Dark Prince counters too, so whatever you want to drop, if you want to drop that Knight, it's going to be your best counter to the Dark Prince, and you're not going to have it in cycles. So free real estate with the Skeleton Dragons. I'm going to eat the barbs on the other side. Maybe he goes in for a poison. That gives me a free collector. So we're going to go and do that right now. As soon as we can, we go for collector in the middle because he just uses poison. The Dark Prince went towards the tower. No way, baby. Let's go. He is so angry. He's like, I need to put you in a prison. The Goblin Cage prison, sir. And unfortunately, you can't confine me. My offensive capabilities are unrestrained, unparalleled, and you have never seen the likes of them before. The Dark Prince is such a mischievous sir. I can also go in for another Dark Prince here again. So the first one died, but the second one is alive, and he's doing so well because he's got all the good karma from the first one, his brother. Anyway, guys, we can just cycle so many dragons at this point, and there's no way that he can drag this game on. If I just go in for a Barb Barrel and win the battle at the river, what are you going to do to double dragons? You can go and drop more air cards, but they're going to die, right? If we can get 3 Electro Dragons down, oh, that would have been so memey. That would have been extraordinary. I can go for a Golem at the river because he's down so much, and then I can follow up with another Skeleton Dragons and Heal Spirit. And you can't do this with any other deck. You're not able to afford a Golem at the river and support it. But with our deck, when we have Elixir Collector and Double Elixir, our offense is unstoppable. We're crushing it today. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to go in for a Barb Barrel. What you got? Giving us the kisses already? You know what, dude? We'll reciprocate. We'll give you some love as well. And you know what? You're not going to be loving when we go in for Elixir Collector and eat all of those minions. Like a snack and a half. If you're going to lightning me, we know that you're probably going to have a Golem deck, but why would you have Golem with minions? Like, what is this? Is this going to be like Golem 3 Musketeers with minions? I honestly have no clue. But the great thing about it is we baited out the lightning, so now he has no answer to the Electro Dragon. You know what? It could be a Lava Hound Balloon deck with lightning. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. And since he doesn't have lightning in cycle, I can go in for the Electro Dragon here, shut down the... I think he can't even go for a balloon. I was going to say, we can shut down the balloon, but there's no way he's going to balloon into that. That Electro Dragon is going to have a snack. And we can follow up with our Skeleton Dragons in the left, going for a Heal Spirit here as well, destroy the Goblin Gang. And we have a feast upon you, sir. Wait, look at the Mega Minion. It targeted the wrong thing. Why would it do that to him? It targeted the Golem for so long. And now he's going to be forced to lightning on top of the Elixir Collector. We get a free tornado to the King Tower as soon as he goes in for his balloon because that's all he can do. And this is phenomenal. He gets 1 balloon hit. That's it. Easy King Tower activation. Golem in the back. And we 3-crown him right after that. I'm so stoked for this one, Chief. So if you don't know, now you know. When your opponent only has the ability of pressuring you with balloon, what do? You go for your Golem, then you punish them, and you're like, what's up, man? You don't have lightning. You don't have any way of going for a balloon in the opposite lane because your Lava Hound and balloon push is disjointed. You have to cycle 3 more cards to get back to it. You have 4 more cards to get back to the lightning, and you are down a ton of elixir right now. You are just getting built up with all the pressure mounting upon you. It's like that homework that you just can't do, man. You just don't know how to do it, and it keeps piling up in that class that's so difficult. And Golem, it's that class you can't overcome. It is like 3rd level calculus that you just don't know what to do. You cannot solve the derivative of this one, Chief. I'm going to be able to go in for the Electro Dragon Tornado with the Golem on top of the tower, and there's nothing he can do about it. He's just going to go Lava Hound. He went on to the next answer, but sir, you can't ignore this. You're not allowed to do that. So I'm going to go in for the Skeleton Dragons and let it be known that he still has to respond to the opposite lane. Then we can follow up with a Heal Spirit, go in for the Elixir Collector, because he's probably going to go in for a Lightning if we went in for Electric Dragon. It would just be free real estate for him. Actually, he's going to Lightning anyway. Oh, you sad soul. You don't know what's going to happen now. So you're going to get 3-crowned. That's what you wanted in life. This is what the doctor ordered. I'm going to go Tornado everything back so we can keep the Electric Dragon healthy. And then he's going to probably have to Tornado or kill it with some type of spell. If he wants to continue to spam into us, I can just heal it up, go in for the Skeleton Dragons off to the side, keep our Electric Dragon alive again, and then follow up with the Golem. So we got Skeleton Dragons and Golem coming at you. What you going to do about that one, sir? If you want to go in for a balloon, you're going to lose. If you want to go for minions, you're still going to lose. No matter what you do, you get the common theme of the game, right? You're just not going to be able to defend it. The Dark Prince is a true sir, a noble sir striding towards victory, dropping his mace on top of the tower, and you can't stop him. Actually, what's the Dark Prince's arm? Like, what is it called? What is he holding? You guys got to let me know down below in the comment section, what is his weapon? GG and well played. That was such a fun 3-crown. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck and we're going to see what's happening. What you got, brother? If I've got my elixir collector and my 5th card, that's what we want to see. Unfortunately, it is not here. It's evading us. So I need to cycle and dig for that elixir collector like I'm a miner. So maybe we can go in for a barbell here. We're just trying to cycle our cheapest elixir cost cards. But now, if you're going to go in for something hefty at the river like a bar butt, I don't have the luxury of doing so. So I'm going to go for double dragon domination. Electro dragon and the skeleton dragons. Let's wreck your bar butt. So then we can force out more elixir and shut it all down with the electro dragon. So now we're in the prime placement to figure out what he's got. Most likely going to be a graveyard deck since we see the tendency of this man to go in for the bar butt and the royal delivery. I don't see anything else other than that in our future. So I'm going to go for the collector in the middle opposed to dropping it in the back because then graveyard skeletons could swarm my collector. And that's against my religion to let that happen. So the premise of our deck is to bait out the poison if they're running a graveyard deck or baiting out the lightning if they've got another golem deck. And what we do is if they don't have lightning, we get a free electro dragon and they can't stop it. If they don't have poison, well, what do they do to the skeleton dragons? So I'm going to go for the Dark Prince here and I'm going to follow up with my skeleton dragons and we'll show him a great time. We're going to have a grand feast on top of these barbs. So he's going to go for a knight. Doesn't really matter too much to me. We know that he could go in for a royal delivery, but if I'm able to pull the musketeer into the Dark Prince, that is a vibe and a half. Also, if he goes royal delivery, he doesn't kill the skeleton dragons, and we can heal him up. Let's go. That's so awesome. He gave us a launch pad to heal up our dragons and force out even more value. So at this point, we know he's going to try to go in for a poison, and he'll be able to poison the right-hand tower if he wants, or the left-hand one. We'll see which one he decides. Probably going to hit the left because that's a little bit lower HP, but it wouldn't be a bad decision to go in the same lane as us. So fortunately for us, he decides to still go in the left, and now we can just go in for a golem in the back, drop it, and he won't be able to stop it. So I hope that he decides, I was really hoping he would go all in because then we could just go skeleton dragons and then we could follow up with a bar barrel. But I'm going to go in for a Dark Prince here. Usually don't like doing this because I'm not really able to augment all of my elixir behind the right-hand side. However, he will not have poison back in cycle for quite a while. I can go and tornado all of his stuff into us and then go in for a heal spirit. So then after he goes in for the royal delivery, we should be fine. I just want the baby dragon to die. If the baby dragon collapses, then we are chilling. Baby dragon did not fall. He did not falter. So I'm going to go for a Dark Prince here. He'll probably go in for a graveyard, and I'm going to go for a bar barrel with skeleton dragons. So bar barrel skeleton dragons is a vibe, especially if the knight targets the barb. Then we can go in for a elixir collector in the back. If I had heal spirit to heal up all the dragons, that would have been an absurd value, my dudes. So we can't always have that work, but the Dark Prince! No way! That's crazy! I did not expect that thing to break through. Maybe we can go in for a feisty golem in the back here. Yeah, I'm going to go golem in the back because I don't want to go head over heels into a musketeer. I am not about that life. Definitely do fear the musketeer. So I'm going to go for a bar barrel here just to kill all the skeletons. And after the musketeer locks onto the wrong stuff, we can go for our skeleton dragons after. Follow up with our electro dragon. So we've got a golem, Dark Prince, and skeleton dragons rushing through. What you got for that, brother? What you gonna do? If you go for a bar butt, there's no way you're gonna pull. Yeah, he actually tried to do it. You tried to pull a golem that was more than halfway through. And sir, all you're gonna be able to do is throw the game now. You're not gonna be able to throw that golem back. GG, well played, and peace out. It's the slowest victory ever when the golem is just exploding on the tower and he doesn't have enough HP to survive it. It must be the worst feeling in the world knowing that that golem is inevitably going to take your tower and all you can do is sit and watch. All right, guys, we got a game against the Predator, but he will be my prey. You better pray right now, sir. Your sins are going to get punished. Whatever deck you're running, especially if it's going to be a Royal Giant deck with Heal Spirit and Skeletons, you deserve it, sir. So I'm going to go for the collector in the back right. So if he decides to augment his Royal Giant in the left, guess what? It doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to get all of your chip damage concentrated in one lane. So I can royally screw you over, sir, and drop our Dark Prince, make sure that we reset everything, and hopefully go in for a golem at the river. This is not going well for him, man. Nuts and bolts will not allow him to wreck us here. He must go nutty in this game. So I hope that if we can go in for another golem, we'll be able to manufacture a massive push. Usually, if we get up enough elixir and just ignore some damage, like the skeleton dragons and fishermen, we can 3-crown in 60 seconds. And that's why I love the deck so much. You get an elixir advantage, and then you punish your opponent. And you're like, hey, dude, you ready for this? Because I don't think it's very fair. Currently, you don't have skeleton dragons. You probably will fireball this. And then we get a free electro dragon afterward, especially if the golem goes ahead. Yeah, the golem went ahead, so he had to fireball. Free Dark Prince and Electro Dragon. You can go for skeletons, but they aren't going to survive. There's no tale that they'll be able to allow to tell their little grandparents. They're not able to tell their children. They're not able to go back to their family and tell the tales of defeating the big bad golem. The golem overwhelmed them. We're able to go for another golem at the river. And sir, we are devouring you. National Geographic, we are pouncing upon you. And that was a bloody sight to see.
Look away. I can't.
GG, well played, and peace out, brother. Your tower is ripped to pieces, and I hope that, you still have a piece of your heart left over, man. I hope that you're still having a good time. I hope your day gets a little bit better, too, because, that was not easy. That was a little bit brutal. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. Definitely want to go for a tennis ball to kick open the game, and immediately we see Expo. So when we see Expo, I want to go for an Electro Dragon with the Dark Prince. Even if you fireball, we're chilling, my dude. The Electro Dragon will not die, and it will dominate your Expo. One of the best answers to your opponent when they decide, hey, I want to go in for my Expo. You go for the Electro Dragon, whether you're running Elixir Golem or Golem, you reset it, even if it locks onto the tower, and then you say, hey, what's up, dude? What you got? So the way that we like playing this is we love going for collectors in the middle. So if he goes in for a rocket, he's not able to hit the tower that he wants. And on top of that, we'll see if he's got fireball or rocket. So he's going to have the fireball and he's going to have the archer's variation. But now guess what he doesn't have? We've got no fireball and we got skeleton dragons. So sir, we're going to roast you and turn you into skeletons. That's what it's about, man. We can go for our skeleton dragons whenever we want because he has to cycle 4 cards to get back to it. And it's unfathomable that this man gets back to his fireball. I'm sorry, guys. Spoiler alert, but we're taking the tower here. I'm going to go in for a Barbarial, and then I'm also going to follow up with our Dark Prince. The Barbarial is extremely good at getting immediately on top of what you need. Oh, wait, no, he got back. He somehow got back to Fire Spirits. So if you didn't have Fire Spirits, you might actually be able to defend this now. So the Dark Prince is going to be able to get damage. It's going to get a couple hits, but it's not going to straight up take the tower. So usually we take towers there, but the Fire Spirits, I forgot that the Fire Nation came. Dude. We love the Avatar, and I just don't like seeing the Fire Nation. So, sir, why you got to be the way that you are? I think we want to go for an Electro Dragon here. See if he wants to go for an Expo. He's down a lot of Elixir right now, so if he fireballs, that's ideal. Especially if he fireballs on top of Skeleton Dragons, then we get even more of an Elixir advantage with the Elixir Collector. If he goes for Fire Spirits, be my guest. We'll Barbarial immediately after. You're probably going to try to activate King Tower, but then we get a lock with the Electro Dragon. So it's generally not worth it. And you're going to log that. Dude. You're eating all that damage. Since it's double elixir and he's going in for a Tesla, oh, he is on the back foot. We're going to wait for the Tesla to expire, and then, his tower is going to expire real quick. So we can go for the Electro Dragon to reset here perpetually, and I can go in for a Dark Prince afterwards. So Dark Prince and the Electro Dragon. The great thing about the Electro Dragon, no matter what cards he drops, it chains on, right? So this man could decide, hey, I want to go and drop a Knight and Archers, but guess what? You're still going to lose them all, sir. And then you're going to lose your tower. Your pride is crumbling soon. Your towers are dilapidated, and you will not stay strong. There is moss overgrowing on top of your towers. There is no way that you can keep them alive. They're so weak, dilapidated, and crumbling to your very eyes like a cookie. It was so delicious. My Golem, he had a glorious snack on top of you.
It's tasty.
GG, well played, and peace out, brother. Pleasure playing against you. That's just a really fun game overall. If you guys ever struggle against Expo, notice how Golem with Elixir Collector is going to be your go-to deck.